Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mitchell Miller, and so today's video I want to talk to you about unlearn or unlearning what you have learned. Okay, so that might be a little confusing, but let me say this. In order to level up in life, to become the person that you want to be, more than likely the things that you have done in the past have not yielded the results that you are trying to see. So if in the past you have been dating men or women that just ultimately didn't work out, whatever it is that you're doing obviously isn't getting you the type of relationship that you want. So in order to fix that, you now have to go out of your way to learn new information, and that's the easy part, is learning what to do to get into these healthy relationships. The hard part is practicing what you're learning enough times to where over time you're replacing what you've learned before, and that's unlearning what you have learned. And so you got to think about them, and this can apply to different situations, right? If you are trying to start a business, for example, so something that I do, sales is going to be the way that you make money no matter what. If you keep doing, so if you're trying to get your first client and you are doing everything that you know how to get that client, but it's been a couple months and it's not working for you, more than likely your sales process needs to be improved on, and there are things that you can do that can be better, that will yield better results. So in order for you to unlearn what you're doing, which could be whatever that is, okay? So for example, DMing on Instagram it used to be an awesome way to get clients. But now, Facebook is like, oh, well, you have to send a message request first, then they have to accept that message, then you can start talking to them. And the problem with that is most people, at least if you're trying to go after rich people, they have social media teams that like manage their teams for them. So it's very likely, depending on the person, not always, but it's very likely that these people do not manage their own Instagrams, for example. And so in that case, if you're just doing that and that's not getting you the results that you want, well, you got to stop doing that. You got to go figure out a new way. And in order to figure out a new way that's going to work better, you have to go and read books, watch videos, take courses, get mentors in order to learn newer ways that you can produce sales, okay? So sending emails, for example. A lot of people think that emails don't work. Dog, that's bullshit. Oh, I get most of my clients from email. You know why? Because it's a direct way to get a hold of that person. And as long as you stay in front of this person long enough and you keep providing them value that they can either use or look on to establish you as an authority, over time, the longer you stay in front of them, they might think of you and they might want to do business with you. Because they're going to buy what you have to offer at some point in time, or they're going to, if you have like a marketing agency like I do, they're going to replace their current one because they're not performing the way that they want them to, and you might be the people they think of. And then that comes into your ability to sell them to work with you, okay? So you see where I'm going with this? So if you're not closing the amount of deals that you want to close, more than likely what you're doing in your sales conversation is not progressing the sale to becoming a client. Now you've got to go out of your way to then learn new sales skills, practice those sales skills, and then get better results. And so again, that becomes down to unlearning what you currently know, okay? Now, I do want to say that so I said this in one of my other videos, change is very difficult. It is very easy to go out and watch videos, read books, listen to audio books, take programs, get mentored. Very easy to do all that and to consume that information, and it's going to make you feel good because you're like, fuck yeah, I'm learning all this new information. This is awesome. The hard part is actually going out there and practicing what it is that you're learning, okay? The brain will revert to what you already know because that's comfortable. Humans, for the most part, don't change because of this. So you have to be somebody that's willing to embrace that period of uncomfortableness and uncertainty in the results that you're going to be getting for a while in order to start getting the results that you want. So repetition is the mother of skill, all right? So when it comes to unlearning old information and replacing it with new ones, you have to keep practicing the new information until you become competent enough to feel confident that what you learn works, and then you'll start using that instead of the old information. Like, you will naturally replace the old information with the new information because you're seeing more success from the new information. But again, that really is going to be determined on if you are going to take action on that or not. Because like I said, the body naturally, like the brain, the nervous system, is wired to protect you. So when you get in situations that you know you should say something or you know you should do something, the body's going to stop you from doing that, and you have to push through it. You got to break through that wall, and you got to do what it is that you're learning, or you're never going to unlearn what you learn. And here's the cool thing about that, man. Learning new skills, and I say this all the time, learning new skills has always improved my life in every fucking area that I've ever tried to improve. Business, sales, marketing, relationships, being in a wheelchair, for example, right? Every time I've gone out to better and learn new skills, my life just gets better and better. You become more confident of a person, and then you just feel fucking happy all the time, and naturally people want to be around people like that. So when it comes to learning new skills, then your life is going to change because of this. That's why this is such an awesome thing to do. Like, if you're somebody that's going to go out of their way to feel uncomfortable and embrace the suck so you can learn a new set of skills and you can live a better life, imagine the people, the places, or the things that you're going to be able to do because you are in like the 1% of people that are actively going out of their way to learn new information to replace the old ones. Okay? Old information doesn't always work. In order, things change, times change, habits change, themes change, everything can change. You're going to have to replace old information with new ones eventually, okay? Like if we look at like back in the day when people used to talk to one another, they didn't have cell phones, they would have to talk in person. Now we got cell phones, we can text people, we can call people. Now that example was just to show you that things can change over time. So what might have worked in the past, right? So if you look at marketing funnels, opting in, so I like to call these prospecting campaigns, giving away something for free, right? So like an hour-long training might have worked really good in the past, but people's attention spans are so low now that most people will not stick around to watch that entire 1 hour training. I know this because I'm a marketer. So more direct approaches that have shorter time lengths, like 5 minutes to 20 minutes long, those will typically work much better. And then that also comes in other stuff. You got to understand that there are different markets of people that you can advertise to, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is unlearning new information that no longer serves you to learn new information that's going to build your life up and get you to where you want to be is something that you need to start doing. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be new. It's going to be weird. It's going to be hard. It's going to be confusing because you don't know what you're doing right now. But the more you start doing that, the more you repeat successful actions, again, repetition is a mother of skill, you're going to get better. You're going to feel more competent. That's naturally going to make you more confident as a person. And because you went out of your way to learn new information, your life's going to get better. More people want to talk to you. You're probably going to make more money. The quality of your life is going to be better. Okay? It's just everything's going to unfold naturally because of you going out to improve your life. You're becoming someone that most people aren't willing to become. So that's going to be the video right here, guys. If you like this, go ahead, like and subscribe. Want to see more videos from me. And then if you have any comments, questions, or whatnot, leave them down below, and then I'll get to them when I can. So thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.